just been shown Chamounix Mansion, a youth hostel in Philadelphia that also happens to be a historic house. Hundreds of young folk come through this home every year to visit Philadelphia from all parts of the globe. Why is this important, you may ask, in my Social Impact Studies Executive Diploma? Well, for the following reasons. To me, travel is really what makes someone think about themselves and what they do in a way that's different. I'm going to start by showing you 3 passports: French, United States, and Trinidad and Tobago. These 3 passports emanate from my family, and we are so enriched, so fortunate to be citizens of these countries, to have these countries as part of our fabric, our family makeup. And I want to share some of that with other people and hopefully encourage folk to travel, to understand the value of that travel, and to get to know more about the folks around them. You may travel for a week, you may travel for 3 years. What matters is you are displaced, you are taken out of your familiar surroundings, you will surely eat different food, hear different languages, play with different kinds of money, and simply think about your life differently because of these experiences. To my mind, there can be no richer experience. With that in mind, I also wanted to share with you some flags of the world. As you saw as you entered Chamonix, this youth hostel is surrounded by flags in the world in its entranceway. And again, for me, these flags represent so much. People see their flag, they want to understand what it means. It resonates with them. The soccer team that carries their flag is something of which they are very proud. And again, the flag is part of your identity, who you are. Sometimes it's 2 or several flags, and that makes your life complicated sometimes, but also all the more richer. And to me, I am able, through my Social Impact Diploma, hopefully to better translate this message, to share it in a way that is more meaningful, more impactful, more powerful. To what I've just expressed, I also want to add to you the value of travel and culture and art. And with that, I share with you one of my most favorite and precious documents. This is a guidebook to Paris from the 1950s, happens to have been illustrated by my most favorite artist, Raoul Dufy, who was a fauvist and who painted things in bright, colorful strokes that really made things look very fun and very multi-dimensional, but in a quite simple way. So Raoul Dufy made the cover for this book about Paris, but inside, it is in English. Paris has been dissected into museums, getting around, arrondissement, things that you might really enjoy, hints and helps to getting around. Again, all different ways, of course, in a now rather outdated mode, a simple pull-out document, of sharing information about another city. Again, this happens through travel. Of course, Paris is one of most people's favorite cities, and I have been fortunate to live and work in Paris. But every time, and I should add, live and work in the Eiffel Tower in Paris, even more of an iconic building. My first job out of high school or university was selling souvenirs at the very top of the Eiffel Tower. What a rich experience. So many people did I meet and learn to sell to an audience that was very varied. I also want to share with you this book, which is a London guidebook, and it's a Baedeker or Baedeker, I never know how to say it correctly. It's of course a rather old book, and Baedeker was a very well-known tour book writer from the 19th century. I think he was either German or Italian of origin. If you look at this book, you're going to get ideas about traveling to London, which of course resonate with things that are happening in that era not the current era. And again, you will think about this international city, London, right now going through tremendous change through Brexit. I'm sure Bidiker didn't think about Brexit, but London is in full evolution. It's very international. It has a British mayor who is from Pakistan originally by his country. And all of this in my sharing, I feel like it's a little bit of stream of consciousness, but it all adds up really to the same message, which is travel, think globally. You all may be thinking globally, my cohort in this program. I'm sure that most of you are international kind of folk, but how rich it would be to have many more people thinking globally. I will end with a fact, which is 30% of the United States population has a passport. What does that mean? 30% or less of the United States population travels on a yearly basis. I would say there's no doubt a much lesser number. Through travel comes understanding and appreciation of others, and I would like to see encouraged in my current country of origin, the United States, more travel and more understanding globally of how other people think and operate.